Hello, and welcome to Tarot Cards and Tea. We are here in the Conjuring Room. I'm Tia, and for the first time in a long time, back to drinking tea. And hibiscus iced tea today.
And I'm Sonia. I have a problem.
A coffee problem.
A coffee problem. Welcome back, our tea drinkers. We are going to be talking again about tarot and tarot cards, tarot reading. We've kind of been on the subject for a little bit, just kind of bringing into light certain things. But first, because we like a theme and because we're called Tarot Cards and Tea, we're going to do a reading. A reading first.
We are doing a reading first, and I do like a theme. So we are going to be talking about one of the many myths and misconceptions about tarot. And today's focus is going to be on, are they evil?
Are they evil?
That is one of the misconceptions. People can see the imagery on tarot cards sometimes and misconstrue it as evil. In case you're wondering where I stand on that subject. So today's reading is going to play on that a little bit. I'm going to do an advice pull. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. The first card is going to be the angel on your shoulder, and the second card, the devil on your shoulder, and then the third card, somewhere in the middle. What should you do? I don't know what the advice is for. I don't know what you're deciding between, but something. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. We don't have a table yet. We actually have a table. It's too tall for us to fill that. We're sitting on a futon. It's fairly low to the ground. So I'll just be holding cards up for you today, and maybe for quite a while into the future. I don't know when I'm going to figure out the
We're
table.
going to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. So, anyway, the angel on your shoulder is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is a work card. This is a hard work card. So keep pushing, keep moving towards your goal. But it's like a trudge towards the goal. Sometimes the advice from this can be to ask for some help. Maybe you don't need to haul all this stuff all by yourself. But either way, whether you get help or not, it's going to be hard work to get where you want to go.
That could be hard work too, is asking for help.
Yeah, it can be. It's really hard. But that sounds like angel advice, right? Like work hard.
Work hard.
What does the devil say you should do? The 2 of Wands. Take a little break. Spend some more time planning it out, right? Just have a seat, check the map, scroll through Google for a minute.
How is it so on point?
I mean, 2 of Wands isn't really so much a rest card as it is a planning card. So maybe some more time spent in the planning phase and not so much on the working phase. So take a little break, ask Google what to do. So what's in the middle? Okay, this is ironic. The middle card's actually the devil himself. All right. As an advice card, this card is actually a beware of your vices card. So if you're working towards a goal, maybe you have some bad habits that could pull you off of your path. Distractions. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a true vice, like drugs or alcohol or anything like that. It could simply be scrolling TikTok or YouTube. Are you scrolling YouTube right now? Is that how you found us? Go ahead and keep doing that.
But watch our other videos.
Keep going. But this is just more of a be careful of that. Don't spend too much time doing one thing or the other, but try to keep balance instead. The devil is not very balanced as a card. So
that is fantastic. How is that so on point for today?
It is pretty on point for today.
That is pretty on point. I love that though.
Mm-hmm.
God, we really stay on theme.
Do you love a theme?
We do. So, okay, so topic of today, and this is something that we both talked about. We talk all the time, but
one of the things we've talked about.
One of the things we talked about is like good and evil, and we wanted to talk specifically about tarot and tarot reading. Mm-hmm. And I mean, adjacent to that, divination, right? And how it's perceived as being evil, that the cards are evil or the people that read them are evil. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I just don't know where you stand with this.
Well, it might surprise some people, but I tend to disagree. I I do not believe tarot
I just can't
is
see
evil.
it.
I just do not. I'm on the con end of that. Tarot is not evil. Where do you stand?
I mean, obviously, I don't think it's evil. I definitely wouldn't be here if I thought it was evil.
I'm not sure we'd work out if
could you imagine?
you're dousing my conjuring space with holy water every time you walk past.
I can't go into that room. It's evil.
Yeah,
but the rest of the house is fine.
it's not.
It's not. Anyway, no, it's fine. But I do see where it comes from. I've mentioned this before in previous episodes that I was raised Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I was baptized. I had my first Holy Communion. I mean, I did the whole run, and so being in Catholicism, being in that environment, I definitely see where that kind of thinking can come from. And we have also talked about, and we talked about it in the sense of spirits, that are there evil spirits, are there benevolent spirits, and that kind of thing. And you and I had very different views on it.
Yeah.
And I can see your view, but it's so hardwired in me. And I always see, I'm going to go a little off topic a little bit, but people talking about undoing the Christian thought.
Yes, like deconstruction.
The deconstruction.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's so hard for me not to go, okay, good and evil. That's like the two, right? And then maybe there's some gray area, but good and evil. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And so I can see where there would be like this idea, especially from people who don't have any kind of other view aside from a hard Christian view, that anything outside of Christian idealisms would be evil.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of where I'm at, is like, I don't see it as evil, but I can see how people would see it as being evil.
So the two ways that I've seen tarot misconstrued as evil, one is as a blanket, it's a divination tool. Divination is evil, therefore tarot is evil.
Right.
And then I've seen the imagery on the tarot cards themselves, things like the devil.
Right.
If you have a picture of the devil, therefore it's evil.
It's evil.
So both the imagery and the use of both of those things. Are there other ways that tarot gets misconstrued when you're talking about religion?
I think it's also the idea that you're tapping into something different.
Okay.
And we as people aren't supposed to, that goes against God, or that goes against, you know what I mean, like the higher power. And I think that that's also a fear factor of it, is you're going against the power of God.
I'm not sure I understand that. How would tapping in to whatever you're tapping into, and it's different for different people, but how would that be going against God?
Because I think that not everybody thinks of it as tapping into your own intuition.
Okay.
And it's mystical, it's magic, and if it's magical, then, or if it's some kind of magic, then it's got to be a dark magic, and that goes against God.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, only God has the power to see the future, to, give us signs.
That just goes back to divination.
Right.
So using them as divination tools.
Right.
Okay. So would someone that has like the Christian faith or Catholic faith be able to separate the tool from its use? For example, like I sometimes use pendulums, and you can make a pendulum out of literally anything that hangs at the end of a string, right? So I typically use a key. I have crystal pendulums, but I break them constantly. I have a pile of broken crystal pendulums over here. I break the tips off, the chains break, whatever. So I use a key a lot. So clearly, a key in and of itself isn't an evil thing.
Right.
But if you were of the Christian faith, it may be evil to utilize it as a divination tool.
Correct.
So I'm wondering, for tarot, could that be separated out for folks who have that viewpoint?
I mean, I would hope so, if there was any kind of tolerance towards keeping an open mind to it.
Okay.
And I
Because you
think
don't have to use tarot as a divination tool. You
No,
can truly use it
absolutely.
to tap into your own subconscious mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think that the individual would have to be willing to be open-minded enough to have a different perspective presented to them and be able to kind of accept that as that is something that that person does. That maybe it's not something for that person. You know, that person may not use tarot ever.
Right.
But they'll be like, okay, so that other person who uses tarot for divination, for their own personal use, whatever, that person is not inherently evil.
Okay.
And that the cards themselves are not evil.
Okay. So the best we can hope for. Maybe that someone is tolerant enough to not see us as genuinely evil. I have a feeling that most of the folks who are going to see tarot as evil likely see gay as evil as well.
Correct.
So I'm guessing
I agree with that.
That probably not a lot of folks who are watching this right now are going to have that perspective. But if you are somebody who was raised a certain way or has come to believe a certain way about tarot overarching, not just divination itself, but tarot as a whole as evil, I would love to hear more about that. Because I did some Google searching. I looked on Reddit, but nothing was very clear about exactly what it was about tarot cards specifically that was evil. I would love to know that perspective, not to argue about it or try to convince you a different way. I have no interest in that. The gay agenda is not reaching out to convert the tarot agenda. I'm not trying to convert anybody.
Or is it?
No. Kidding. But I would genuinely love to have that conversation. I'd love to understand,
and
because
honestly,
I don't.
I think that kind of conversation is so important.
Yeah.
Especially right now, I think that people are just closing off so hard. And anyone who is other is immediately put off as bad.
Yeah.
And so I think that you can have different opinions and talk about it without it being a debate. Yeah. And I think that is what needs to happen. Just a genuine conversation. And I think that it is really important. I think it is really important.
Yeah, because I just don't understand it. I'm endlessly curious about people and their perspectives. I like to hear it.
Yeah.
So I was raised in foster care. So I had the opportunity to experience a lot of different families and how they lived in different religions. I dipped my toe into a lot of different religions, which is how I wound up where I am, because they weren't for me. But I've tried them out to figure that out, that they weren't for me. But in one family, very conservative Christian family, they went so far as like literally anything that wasn't Bible-based was of the world or worldly, and therefore bad. So like you couldn't play Monopoly, it had to be Bibleopoly. You couldn't listen to regular radio, it had to be Christian radio. Like there was just such an extreme.
So you're in a bubble.
Yeah, and it was just like it was so fear-based. Like if you were even exposed to something that wasn't strictly from the Bible, because you know how Moses played Bibleopoly.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that's in isn't it in Corinthians like 2-3 words?
Something. I think Noah brought it on the ark for something to do, right? But they were so terrified that if there was even the slightest exposure to anything worldly to their children, that they would immediately lose them. That would be it for them. And so obviously tarot would be way out there.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And it makes me sad because the world is filled with so many different cultures, so many different people, and it really enriches people's lives. I mean, obviously there's terrible people out there. Obviously there are horrible things out there, but there's so many beautiful things in this world that closing yourself off like that, it really is a detriment to yourself. And it really makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because for me, reading tarot is, I mean, now it's just becoming a daily thing,
Mhm.
right? And it has helped me with my little squirrel brain really try to tie my emotions together, try to tie in my thoughts, and um to close yourself off but from any kind of possibility.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't recommend it.
No.
I don't recommend it.
It definitely did seem more fear-based than logic-based.
Yeah.
But,
Now I do I am curious as to how, and you mentioned this also before we started filming, is how other religions view tarot or
Yeah.
divination.
I am interested in that because I'm only familiar with more of the
Christian,
like the U.S. specific based kind of conservative Christian or Catholic folks.
Because tarot cards started in Europe,
Italy. I mean, to be utilized as a spiritual tool, I think, in Europe and the U.S. There was a spiritualism movement here.
So, I mean, it's not like it's specific to just one region.
No.
So I'm curious as to how other religions kind of view that, and if there are other religions out there, that organized religions specifically, that either are okay with it, don't poo-poo it, you know what I mean, or embrace it. And if you know, leave us a comment. I'd love to know.
Yeah, like what is your perspective or your religion's perspective? Because I don't have a lot of experience with religions outside the more kind of standard Christian based.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of exposure to folks that are super conservative Christian because I'm gay and we don't seem to travel in the same circles. So
for real,
tarot notwithstanding, I don't have a lot of opinions from those folks.
Yeah, I know I know some people, and it is very much, as you said, just putting yourself into that bubble and just not letting anything else touch you. And that's, I mean, my sadness comes from seeing it, and just it's just that lack of opportunity to really grow yourself past your religion. You are not just your religion.
Yeah. But that notwithstanding, I mean, honestly, if divination is the challenge, that's an easy one to overcome because a lot of folks do not use tarot for divination.
Right.
A lot of folks use it more of a psychological tool
to
tap into their own subconscious mind and try to give themselves a different perspective. I use it for both. I don't have that same worry or, I don't know, barrier to using it as divination tool. But really, it is that. It can be used for lots of different things. It doesn't have to break any rules if that's a rule that you follow.
Yeah.
And the imagery, I do get that part.
Yeah.
I get that part. I mean, they do have the devil. It's an archetype, though. It's not like the actual devil. If you were somebody who believes that he exists, this is not him.
Right.
This is an archetype of that.
In my deck, in my Goddess of Love deck, the devil is represented by Lilith.
Okay.
And it's literally like she didn't take shit from Adam, and so she left and had a ton of sex and spawned a bunch of demon babies. You know what I mean? So like, and it goes into like tapping into your, it's an erotic deck. I don't know what else to say, but it is. I think the imagery is what, and honestly, I think a lot of it is like, because there is a devil card.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious now that we're talking about this. I should have checked before we started. Sorry. I'm going to lean over here for a second. I have my stack of decks over there.
You do?
But I have a Tarot for Kids deck.
Oh my God.
And I'm kind of curious.
Like what it looks like.
Yeah. I doubt they have a devil card on here. These are actually pretty kid friendly.
Yeah, because in my deck, I don't have my deck in here, but in my deck, it's not the devil. She's called something else.
Yeah.
And and we talked about this.
Okay, do I know what it is?
Yes.
It's the bully.
It's the bully. I love that.
The Tarot for Kids deck, it is the bully. I want to see the picture. There's not a picture in the book. So, sorry, keep talking while I sort.
Find the bully.
I'm going to find the bully.
But I think that it is the imagery, and then I think because it has a devil, right? The devil. I think it is associated with Satan or, um, with that, and that is where it conjures this evil, the evil intention. And that, so because you have something that has the devil in it, then you are automatically a devil worshiper, or that you worship Satan or whatever. And then again, that's just the misconceptions. That's just, and
The bully.
The bully.
I love that. The glare. Sorry about the glare.
There it is.
I'll just block my wife. I don't know. Yeah, it's just two rams fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The bully.
And obviously one of them is more assertive than the other.
Yeah, I love that. I knew that they probably tweaked it for this deck.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, I have done tarot readings like for metaphysical fairs and whatnot, and I always bring my kid deck. I haven't had the opportunity to use it very much, but I offer cheap readings for kids. So if mom's getting a reading or dad's getting a reading for full price, then I'll do like a $5 reading for kids with the kid deck.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love that too. I'm surprised that the deck isn't a little bit smaller for smaller hands.
That makes sense. I think they probably, because some people just like mix the cards up and pull them out.
Probably kids don't know how to shuffle.
That part. That part.
But I think that really goes into really the intention of what tarot cards are.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily, it literally depends on your deck, right? And to what it looks like. Because I think the devil in my other deck, I think it's something else too. It's called something else. So is tarot evil? No.
Am I evil? Maybe. But it's not because of tarot.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you too.
So let us know your guys' opinion. I mean, obviously, you clicked on our channel and it's called Tarot Cards and Tea, so I could probably guess. But I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say.
Me too, because it's hard to really like battle myths and misconceptions if you're not entirely sure where it comes from. I'm not battle it. I'm not trying to battle it, but just talk about my opinion about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't fully understand it. So it's helpful to me to know other people's perspective. I
went onto YouTube and kind of preparing for this episode because I knew that we wanted to do this episode. And I was looking at literally there are episodes called Tarot Cards Are Evil.
Okay, well, what did they have to say?
And it was one of the ones that I saw was this woman who said that she used to read tarot but then she found God.
Oh no, was she the one from TikTok?
I don't know.
I used to follow a reader on TikTok who very recently abandoned tarot reading for her religion. She was, I want to say, from Ireland.
Oh no, she was not from Ireland. She was American. Well, she sounded American.
Okay,
so.
Yeah, this person has an accent.
But it was like literally putting out there that the cards will lead you to Satan and that it puts dark thoughts into your head and all these. I mean, obviously, if she used to be a tarot reader, she's joined some kind of Christian cult because nobody who has opened their mind enough to read tarot on their own, and she said she was reading for years, or she was part of something darker that was not just about tarot.
Well, it is a tool, and how you use it is how you use it.
Yeah.
So perhaps she was using it to communicate with the Dark Lord. We don't know.
I mean, who knows?
I don't know what she's doing.
But that's what she was putting out was, oh, it's going to lead you to Satan, and it puts darkness into your heart, and blah 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 blah. I also think she was selling something, like a book.
Read my book about how tarot led me to Satan. And God pulled me back.
God pulled me back. Yeah.
I like it.
I think, I respect the hustle, but I can't back you if you're just putting out just all this misinformation and putting other people in danger.
You know what it makes me think of? This is so off topic, and we can probably cut this if you want to, but it makes me think of men. It's usually men. I apologize. It's not all men, but it's almost always a man. Who get really, really upset about social media after their wives see their algorithm, right? And it's all half naked young women. And the men are like, this is what happens with social media. Social media did this to me, right?
Yes.
And so they get up in arms about social media leading them down this bad path. When I know damn well my algorithm is like cats, fellow tarot readers, some fitness stuff, right?
Yeah.
Your algorithm is kind of based on your interests.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to say a tarot reading's also kind of based on your interests. So if it led you down a dark path, it wasn't the cards, babe.
Yeah.
That was you.
No, I saw where you were going with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think it's just important to remember that you really have to do your own research. You really have to do your own.
That's a phrase that's been co-opted poorly. Like the do your own research crowd. These are not always our people. I support the message, but we gotta have a better. We need a better phrase.
We need a better phrase.
Because I also do my own research, but not like, not like that.
I mean, maybe it could be.
Use your own critical thought.
Ooh,
your own critical thinking
like that.
skills. Yeah.
Do your own interview.
Do your own interview. Love it.
Talk to somebody who reads tarot.
Yeah. Talk to us.
Talk to us. Yeah. No, 100%. I think that's really important.
I agree.
Go talk to people. Stop being in your bubble. And your buddle.
Whatever.
And your buddle.
Get out of there.
What are you doing with the buddle?
Okay, and we've gone off the rails, so we're going to probably pause here, but our consensus is tarot, not evil.
Not evil.
Not evil.
All right, guys.
Like and subscribe
for more content like this. No, we will see you guys next episode. Please do like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We really do love to hear from.
We do. We've heard from some of you.
Yeah, I know.
And it's been great. Thank you.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Cheers.